y'all? Burn Through Reality giving you another review of Fairy Tale, which came out this morning. The chapter is Mary and Randy. Now, in terms of my live reaction to this chapter, the thing is that I've looked at like the first panel or two, so it's not 100% pure live reaction, but just wanted to let that out there. I did see the first panel of two because of me opening the page, the web page. But yeah, where we left off last chapter, uh, Julia's apparently alive. Wendy apparently could possibly heal Shelly of her magic loss. Natsu is fighting Nineheart. Or he probably already defeated him. And Gray finds out that Natsu is END, which is a huge thing. I like to see more what Gray has to say in this chapter if that's available. But this chapter is called Mari and Randy, and here we are. See Natsu. I beg of you, Brandish, stand aside. Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to read right to left, not left to right. If you're planning on getting in our way, then I'll have no choice but to fight you too. I beg of you, Brandish, stand aside. The final battle, each solitary moment is absolutely critical. What a pain. Wait, so Nineheart was defeated in one punch? Natsu is Saitama, I guess. um, yeah, fan art. Huh. Wait, why is Natsu's heart is hurting again? So someone must be messing with the E&D book because I remember when Zeref basically blasted a hole in the book of E&D, Natsu's heart started hurting. What's the matter? You sound like just ugh. What the hex? Get a grip, Natsu. Huh. Interesting. It appears you've forgotten it was I who shrunk his tumor in the first place. Oh yeah, that's right. So Brandish can automatically make it bigger and make the tumor more effective or even, as effective or even more effective than it was. I simply restored it to its original size. Why would you do such a thing? Why, you ask? Because that man is a threat to us. Nothing more, nothing less. Brandish, you may be fighting like loyally to your uh to Arakatashia, to Zeref, but you're not fighting a morally just reason like thing. That I don't know. I feel like Brandish is just way too naive. Please stop. Don't make Natsu suffer like this. You three chose to be my enemies. Well, again, you chose to fight for what's wrong. You're twisting things. We can still be friends. Do not confuse our relationship with that of our mothers. You two of us were raised in different countries, fight for different objectives, and are now standing in opposition to one another. It may be true that I no longer bear a grudge against you personally, but can't you see? By choosing to take by choosing to take you stance, you've pained me into a corner and left me with no other options. I, I don't understand. By choosing to take you chance, you've painted me into a corner and left me with no other options. What do you? Lucy's not cornering you. I'm tired of searching for answers. Let's settle this a simple way, Lucy. Fair enough. If I win, promise me you'll heal Natsu. You mean, you seem to be mistaken, Lucy. When I said Silva's, I was not referring to a duel between you and I. I'm going to settle things with myself, who, if only for a fleeting moment, had become emotional and sentimental over the thought of killing and parting ways with you. Huh. This magic power is. The fact of the matter is, You never had even a remote chance of winning against me from the outset. I asked you to promise me. Sure, why not? But make no mistake, you cannot win. I really want to know the limits of Brandish's abilities. Like, apparently, if someone has a really high, like, or a really high amount of magic power, she won't be able to change their size, but Brandish should be able to easily manipulate Lucy's size right now. Uh, she opened the gate of the Scorpio, but what's she gonna do with that? Sandbuster Kai. So Kai, I remember, means limit or limit breaker. So it's basically like Sandbuster, limit breaker. Interesting. And Lucy and Scorpio are putting the hurt on Brandish. Command T reduction. Lucy, I'll squeeze the life out of you with my bare hands. Cancer form. Okay. So she's transformed again. How did she? Oh, okay. So she broke out because she got into the scissor cancer form where she's able to, like, basically cut open her way from Brandish's grasp. How irritating. Revert to your original size. What's she doing? Lucy is definitely has improved. That's pretty impressive. Aqua Metra. I don't get it. She should be able to just shrink Lucy in the first place. I, unless Brandish doesn't actually want to hurt Lucy, which I honestly think is the case. Oh wow, and Lucy created that Aqua Metra attack was the scale of it was pretty impressive. That was awesome. That's a spell that makes the earth swell and surge like ocean waves, and she picked it up from none other than my girl Aquarius. Your, I thought you and Aquarius broke up, man, because I thought you were cheating on her. Command T reduction, so she's compressing the magic. The difference in quality of magic power is simply too great between you and I, Spriggan, that is. Well, you should not underestimate your enemy, no matter who they are. Magnification. I admit it, you're far stronger than me, but who cares? I don't have the luxury of losing. Truth is, I can barely muster to resolve the fight with you right now. But as conflicted as I am, this is something I have to do because I'm going to protect Natsu no matter the cost. I like that determination that Lucy has. That's quite enough. Let's end this farce of a battle here and now, shall we? Mari. Other one showed up. A farce? What are you getting at? Ignorance sure is bliss. From the very start. Randi here had no intention of killing that man, or you for that matter. Is that clear enough for you? Okay, I figured that was the case because Brandish's ability is pretty broken. Returning the tumor to its original size, don't make me laugh. If you so desired it, you could enlarge all his internal organs and cause him to blow from within. Yeah, yeah, because Brandish could definitely do that. That's definitely in her capabilities of her powers. Like it's in the description of her powers, like she's able to, it's reasonable for her to do that. The same goes for the girl. You needed only shrink her and crush her beneath your feet. So the question becomes, why didn't you? I have a theory. You realize I was watching from afar and decided the best course of action would be to throw the battle in order to deceive me. Such a pity, Randy. You're simply no good to us anymore. Oh, so whenever Demaria clicks on her teeth, that's whenever she stops time. Yeah, it looks like Brandish is down. But I thought Demaria cared, cause she like hated Brandish at first, but now, and then for like the past, whenever when Demaria got captured, uh she started caring about Brandish and I don't know. And Shelia, we need another God Slayer, and the only other God Slayer that we've seen that has it, because we had um we had Zankro, the Fire God Slayer. Then we had the Wind God Slayer, Shelia, but she lost her powers. But she might gain it back because of Wendy and because of plot. And three, we have Orga, who Orga, like, if assuming that he trained like really hard in the past year, I believe he might have a chance. I mean, if he might have a chance if he's with someone else that can manipulate time, but otherwise, Demaria's ability is even more broken than Brandish's. Tell me, are you the one responsible for corrupting my Randy? Oh, so she still cares about Brandish. Why does she has some weird compassion. Now she's stepping on Lucy's head. I'll make sure your death is a slow and painful one, you little female dog. Okay, so to be continued in chapter 502, Mavis and Sarah. But I thought I thought Zara already went back. No, I could be wrong. She went back to like not being an illusion. No, because she's still an illusion. She's still moving around because apparently Zara is or not Zara. Zara I don't know. The way that happened was Mavis forgot she was unconscious of the idea of Zara again. So because of that, she was unconscious of the illusion of Zara. Zara came back to life. But I thought Zara wasn't anywhere near Mavis and Zara and all that. How would she even get close uh, to the like fortress anyway? But then again, I think if I remember correctly, Fairy Tail members can only are the only ones that can see Zara. Um, yeah, so she'd probably be able to sneak pretty easily to where Mavis is and maybe help her out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read some of the chapters, or sorry, read some of the comments. Yeah, I like this comment. It says, I love the role reversal with Nalu. Her resolve to save him no matter what was amazing. I'm so happy Lucy has come such a long way from the girl who would hide behind Natsu when it was time to fight. I really like the role reversal as well. In fact, I wish there was more of that in not only Fairy Tail but in other manga series and just in any story in general. Brandish will be okay. The time she spent in Fairy Tale, she was filling her pockets with plot armor. How to survive in Fairy Tale, be a member of Fairy Tale or a friend, give a Nakama speech, question marks, profit. Causing trouble everywhere. Why Brandish won't die, she is part of the Nakama organization. Wendy shows up even though she is supposed to be dead, but Wendy brings miracles. Hiro won't let the plot end. She will make her size so small that nobody would be able to find her. Hmm. Should be friendly tail. That's funny. Lucy's Scorpio star dress is definitely one of my favorites. It looks awesome. Natsu out of commission, Lucy holding her own against Brandish. Lucy willing to do anything to protect Natsu. Not bad, Lucy, not bad. Oh yeah, there's another pattern in the titles because I remember there was like a slow countdown to basically Universe One, and then Fairy Tale Zero. But there's another pattern that someone mentioned was 499 Gray and Juvia, 500 is Fire and Ice, 501 Demaria and Brandish, 502 Mavis and Zera. So I guess like it's like not the duality, maybe not the opposites, but the duality of the elements of personalities of ideas, etc. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully make a review for this by tonight. Um, and yeah, I'll try to get my Dragon Ball Super live reaction and review tonight as well. Um, hopefully before Wednesday morning because that's when another episode of Twin Star Exorcist comes out. So hope y'all enjoyed this. Uh, if any of y'all if any of y'all know how I can edit my videos to make them more enjoyable, please tell me. Hope y'all have